guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about some current loves, favorites for the month of May, and I have some great products to show you. And usually I show you like a ton of products. Well, this time I don't have a ton of products. I'm going to have a lot of products, but they're not a ton, and they're just really good. You guys, in here, this is like the month where I tried out products that I thought weren't going to be good, and they just surprised me on how wonderful these products are and how good they are. And I'm so excited to share them with you guys, like so excited. So I'm going to be sharing at the very end my absolute favorite #1 drugstore foundation of all time with you guys. And we are going to be talking about foundation week because I think it's time for another foundation week on my channel. What do you think? So make sure you stay to the very end if you want to know about my favorite foundation, and also if you want to talk about foundation week, because it is going to be a little bit different and a little bit special this time around. So make sure to stay tuned to the very end. Also, this whole look was created using my favorites. So I used everything in this look, and I'll be doing this look and sharing this look with you guys on Friday's video. I'm going to be showing you the tutorial on how to create this look using all my favorites. So it's actually pretty cool. So it's a week of favorites basically here. It's a week of goodies that have been tested here on my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified of all my videos to come. I upload Wednesdays and Fridays, and you want to be subscribed and you want to be notified. So let's just get started. First things first is this eyeshadow palette. This has been the palette that I have been using every single day, all month long, and there is just always a need for a palette like this. This is the Violet Voss #MyHolyGrail palette, or my HG palette, and it is so good because it really is a holy grail. There's nothing but neutrals in here. We have some cranberry reds, some oranges, some warms, some just easy shades to kind of pair up with any other palette, any other eyeshadow, any of your looks, whether it's a neutral look, an everyday look, a glam look, or like a colorful look, and you need something in like the crease, or you know, something to spice it up, and you need those just very dependable neutrals. This is the palette for you. This is so great. I love the formula in all of these because the mattes they show up on your skin, they don't look chalky, they blend out really easily, which is really good, even these dark shades, and the shimmers in here are just gorgeous to die for. So this is the palette that I used in today's look, doing this like neutral foxy look, which I feel like it's so perfect because there's an orange shade in here, there's warmth, but there's neutral, there's cranberries. I don't know, it just creates the most wearable foxy look. So if you're wanting to try that trend, this is a really good palette. I know it's pricey, but you will really get a lot of use out of this palette just because of the shades in here and the shade range. I just love it so much. So one of the biggest surprises for me this month, or in my whole entire life, this is like the biggest surprise. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos, beauty YouTube videos, just like you do, and sometimes people really talk about a certain product that gets really overhyped, and you're looking at it like, that product is expensive. Do you really need it? Does it really make a difference? Like, is this just a gimmick? Like, is it just overhyped? It seems like just a useless product that you really don't need to add, like just an extra step. And then I tried it, and then you try it, and then you realize like, holy moly, this is the best thing. Why have I not been using this my entire life? So this is probably, if you could get anything from what I am sharing with you guys, this is the product to get. Prepare to be surprised. The Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I know, you guys, it seems like a gimmick, like really, you need to have a lip sleeping mask? Really? Yes, you do, yes! I have the crustiest, driest, wrinklest lips. Like, I would always have, like, it's not chapped, it's like it was permanently chapped on my lower lip, where it didn't hurt, but I had like just a layer of just hard skin. And I know that sounds gross, but no matter what kind of lip scrub I used, nothing made it just permanently like baby soft until this baby. Seriously, the first night I used it, it showed me such a difference. I was so impressed. You guys, if you don't have this, you need this. If you're dry and crusty like me, you need this. Even if you're not dry and crusty, This will transform your lips into the softest baby soft. Just, it feels like a cushiony, just, oh, your lips just feel so amazing, and all the lipsticks that go on top will just look wonderful. Like, I had this in here, and I tried to film this video 3 times, okay? And so I had it in here in my basket, and every single night for the past 4 nights, I have tremendously missed this mask. I was too lazy to come in here, but I was like,
oh my gosh, I really need that mask. I need to film that video because I don't want to take it out and then forget about it and then not film it and share it with everyone. I really wish I could put this on right now because I really love it.
Like, I don't ever feel like that about products. I'm just like, it's okay. I'm fine. But this one, like, I really missed putting it on. So the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, it really makes your lips just like butter. You put it on before bed, and then you wake up and you have gorgeous lips. It just feels so creamy, so cushiony, so it's like a cloud on your lips. Like, just, I can't even express how it feels. This is not like Vaseline, you guys. I used to use Vaseline a lot instead of chapstick. I used to use Vaseline all the time. Like, I was the Vaseline queen for everything. Elbows, arms, hands, lips, for everything. This is not like Vaseline. This is 10 times better. Vaseline does not feel like this. You guys, totally worth it. Definitely recommend it. I'll link it below. I'll link it below.
Just thank me later. I'll link it below.
Okay, next is this Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I really love this. This is really good. I love the spray because it kind of goes out rather than like this in a circular way, in a cloud of gorgeousness, rather than like spitting at you. And it does refresh your makeup and melt everything together and make you feel so refreshed, makes your makeup last longer, and does remove cake face. If you have dry skin, you definitely need to try some sprays because they're so good, and this is a really, really good one. This isn't as good as my MAC Fix Plus. I mean, MAC Fix Plus, the sprayer, isn't as good as this, but man, that product is amazing. But this is pretty good as well, and it's more affordable. Okay, let's talk about some brushes. Again, 2 surprise brushes. So I have been doing this like foxy eye look a lot, and I've kind of tried different ways of doing it, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't like using a ton of brushes, and I felt like when I was doing it the way everyone else was doing it, I had to use a ton of brushes, like 3 or 4 brushes. I don't do that. I don't do that. So I literally found this just thrown in there. This is one of those brushes that, I don't remember what these are called. Remember when these things were trendy? Well, this is, I'll link this below. It's probably like an Amazon brush or something like that. These like flat comb looking brushes were like super trendy for your whole face, you know what I'm talking about? Well, they have this one that's like very, very thin, and this gives you the most perfect foxy eye look, effortless, quickly, and this is literally the only brush. I have this and then a blending brush that I use to kind of blend eyeshadow into the crease and really blend everything out, but besides that, this is like the brush I use for that look. If I didn't put anything in the crease, this is all you would need. That's it. And this makes it so easy to just go in there and give you that look. I just love this brush so much, and I can't believe it. It just surprises me because, I mean, look at this thing. Like, really? Like, I don't think I ever used it. I just had it in there because it came with a kit of like the face brushes, and this is like my most useful brush at the moment. Like, it's so freaking good. I'll show you guys on Friday's video how to use this, but so good. And then also this Morphe Y13 fan brush. If you have a fan brush, I know you do. I know you have a fan brush randomly in your collection, just doing nothing. This is the best highlighting brush ever. You can really, it makes it so that your highlight doesn't look like a streak on your face. I know you know what I'm talking about. We've all had those days where we are thinking we're looking cute, and then we look in the daylight and there's like a streak on our face. Like, really? I thought I was looking cute for a second. So this makes it so that it just blends out your highlight really well, but you can still get it really like precise, but it just blends everything out so beautifully. And it's so thin. This one's so thin that I can just put it on my nose, and I really love this. It also will give you the most poppin' highlight as well. You can have a wearable highlight, but this brush will really pack on that highlight in a very but blend it out at the same time so it doesn't look like cakey or anything like that, or like too much, but it will really give you that pow if that is what you want. these highlighter brushes. Like, they are amazing. If you have a fan brush, take it out, try it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. This is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream moisturizer, and this one is for my dry girls. This is the best whipped beautiful moisturizer ever. I really love it. I got this little sample to try it out because I know Drunk Elephant is expensive, but man, this really does retain that moisture in your skin. Leaves your skin feeling very plumpy, very healthy, not dry at all, and just, it feels so nice going on. It's that whipped formula, man. It's so good. So if you've been wanting to try something from Drunk Elephant and you're like, what should I try? I have dry skin. This whipped, what is it? The Lala Retro Whipped Cream. You will love it. This is the business right here. Like, it is so good. This blush has been my go-to blush for some odd reason. Anytime I need a pink blush, I grab this one. It's the Catrice Blush Box. It's supposed to be water and sweat proof. And it's called Glistening Pink. So it's pink. It has a little bit of like a sheen to it, so it's not flat matte. And I really love it. It looks really beautiful. I have that on with a little bit of like a peachiness to it, but it gives you that like golden glow. So if you don't want to wear a highlight, but you want to have a glow as well, this is a really good blush. And I'm really impressed with Catrice blushes. This is the first and only blush I have tried from Catrice, and I'm super impressed because it is really good and it does last all day long. So it's a really good blush, and it's super, super, super affordable. I think it's like $4 or $3 or something like that. Milani dear. I don't know why Milani does not impress me. There's only like a couple of things that I gravitate towards for Milani. Mostly just their like setting spray. But I saw this the other day and I pulled it back out. This is the Day Glow Strobe Light highlighter from Milani, and it is so good. I've been using this nonstop. It's the highlight I have on today. If you're around my skin shade, my skin tone, undertone, you're really gonna love this highlight. Or if you like that gold, but not like too gold, this is just really pretty. And I think that you would like this highlight, and it's so impressive for a drugstore to have a really good pop-in highlight. This is really good, and it's poppin'. You can make it really, really stand out, or you can kind of blend it in really well and make it more wearable. So I really love this highlight. Thought I would give it a little mention because it deserved it. It did me well this month. It did me well. All right, let's talk about some powder, okay? If you have dry skin, I have dry skin, so that's why I'm saying if you have dry skin. But if you have oily skin, I mean, you can watch this too. If you have dry skin, this is going to be your best friend. If you like hydrating primers, but you really want like that pore filling, smooth look on your skin, you know, something to kind of hide your pores, hide your textures, but you don't want to use a pore filling primer because you want a hydrating primer. This is a good option. So this here is a finishing powder. A finishing powder is going to really give you that smooth effect, that filtered look. It's going to help kind of smooth out those pores and that texture. It's not necessarily going to set your foundation. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's powder, so it's going to kind of set it, but it's not a setting powder where it's going to mattify your foundation. It's really just there to just smooth, like a light veil. So what I've been doing is using a really hydrating primer rather than a pore filling primer, and then I will use this finishing veil to kind of erase those pores. So I can still have a very hydrated face without feeling too matte, too sucked dry, but still get the pore look, the finished filter Facetune look. So this is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Airbrush Perfecting Powder. It does have SPF 50 of UVA and UVB, so if you're kind of wondering. And I have the color medium tan, so they don't have a lot of different shades, unfortunately, and I'm medium tan. Like, really? Me? I don't feel like I'm medium tan. I don't feel like I'm tan. But this is a really, really good powder, and this is what I used with the foundation that I'm going to mention in a second. And I really did kind of smooth out my whole entire skin, and this is so great because it's not over drying. It's not drying at all. It's just really nice, and it really finishes your makeup beautifully. So if you haven't tried a finishing powder, definitely suggest you trying it, and this is a really good one, especially if you're looking for something to give you an SPF, something to really, sometimes I use this on its own with a little bit of concealer, just something to really finish off your face without having to use a primer to give you that smooth effect. Do you know what I mean? Really good powder. These last three products are super surprising. on how good they are. Like, they really did impress me. I did not expect them to do anything, or I expected them to be bad, and they ended up being good, and they're affordable. So if you're an affordable gal, you only want to spend $1, $3, listen up, okay? So first off is this is the AOA Brow Gel. I got this from Shop Miss A, and at first I wasn't really going to continue using this because I have another like eyebrow pencil that was my like holy grail that I discovered that I really wanted to share with you guys because it was only $3, and then I lost it. So I'm not sharing that with you today because I lost it. So I ended up having to pull this baby out, this brow gel, and it is so freaking good. I have the shade medium brown, and that's what I fill in my brows with, and holy moly, lasts all day, does not budge, looks really good. The creaminess isn't too, I don't know if you've ever tried these kind of brow gels. If they're too liquidy, they will kind of smear together, so it won't look hair-like. It will just look like a wash of color, because as you're going in with strokes, it smears together because it's too watery. This is not the case. It's not too watery. It's more stiff, so you can really create hair-like strokes. So it really does look natural when you put it on. It's super easy to use as well. It does dry quickly, but not too quickly. So it's just like the perfect brow gel. If I was to create my own brow gel, this is what I would create, except in more shades because they only have 4, unfortunately. But this is awesome, and it's only $1, you guys. You don't have to spend a lot to have a really crisp, clean looking brow. You don't gotta spend a lot. So this is just so amazing, and I wanted to share it with you guys. A very big surprise. And also this Super Strip Lash Adhesive from AOA. You guys, I have sensitive eyes. Who has sensitive eyes? Raise your hand. Put a raised hand emoji down in the comments. Who has sensitive eyes? And lash glue is just, it stings your eyes. So lash glue, even if I get like the one with the aloe for sensitive eyes, at the end of the night my eyes will still sting. By the end of the night. Maybe at the beginning it doesn't, but at the end of the night, it'll be stinging. I'll be ripping off my lashes. Well, this has not done that. I haven't had any reaction at all, even towards the end of the night. This is so good. And what's interesting about this is when I first tried it, I thought, you know what, this sucks. Because what I do is I put it on my lash and then I let it dry for like 10-20 seconds, like I do with my Ardell one, and it wasn't sticky at all. This, you don't need to wait that long. I literally count to 5 and I put it on my eye and it's ready to adhere to my eye. I don't need to wait 20 seconds for it to get sticky. So if you've tried this and you're like, oh, that sucks, try it that way. Don't wait so long, and you're going to see it's awesome. This is amazing, especially if you have sensitive eyes. Try this baby out. I have the black one. Haven't tried the other one, but I have the black one, and I really love it. This is a $3 Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. It's hairspray for your brows. If you need a product that is going to cement your eyebrows to your face so they don't flip around in the wind, this is what you need. It's only $3. This is the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. It is really good. I really love it, and I'm very impressed. The price is amazing, and it's not super tiny. Like, there is 9 milliliters, 0.3 fluid ounces in here, and it's only $3. So this is such a good deal, such a good buy. You need to try it. It is so freaking good, and I can literally do that feathery brow. I didn't do that today, but I can do that feathery brow, and it will stay put. And my eyebrows are like the craziest of the crazies. Crazy. And this will make them stay. So it's really good. Bondbeautyful approved. Guys, last lippy and then foundation, and then we talk about foundation week, so hang tight, hang tight. Okay, I've talked about this before. Pat McGrath lip liner isn't dry, super creamy, but lasts all day. I literally don't wear lip liners because, I mean, like I told you before, my lips are just super crusty, and lip liners just accentuate that, and it's just a horrible mess. But this one is so good that I wear this every single day. Like, it is really a good lip liner. I have the shading contour, which is what I have on today. And then on top of that, I put these WetNWild Liquid Catsuits High Shine lipsticks on. So I have 2 of them. These have really impressed me because they're not super sticky, which is, I can't like Sticky lips, I can't, especially when I'm wearing my hair curly. The curls, the frizz will stick to my lips. I can't have that. So these have been really good. They're really smooth on the lips, and I actually really do enjoy them. And I am comfortable enough to wear these all day because I can't feel them on my lips. They just feel so good. So I have on Send Nudes on top of that contour shade, and then I put this shade, Peach Stole My Look, right in the center and kind of like meshed that in to give me a little bit of a variation. These two are so gorgeous, and this formula is really amazing. WetNWild are some of my, these liquid catsuits are some of my favorite lipsticks of all time, drugstore or high-end. They're matte ones, and these ones are just so good. So definitely try them out if you haven't yet. All right, guys. My favorite foundation of all time from the drugstore. I pulled it out. Actually, I had to rebuy it. So I rebought it, and then I started using it again this month because I'm like, is that still my favorite? Like, do I still really think that that's the best foundation at the drugstore for me right now? Like, there's so many foundations now. And yeah, it is. It's still freaking good. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusions Foundation. My perfect shade is M3. It says it's the shade Classic Tan, you guys, but it's my perfect shade. I have a foundation shade list down below, so go check it out if you're curious. But yeah, this is my perfect shade. I wish they would expand the line and make more shades so that more attention can go to this foundation, because I feel like since their shade range is so small, no one's paying attention to foundation ranges that are so small, like to foundations that are that small. Nobody cares about that anymore. You need to have a big range to get noticed and to be able to cater to everyone so that everyone can enjoy your product. And that's why I feel like nobody talks about this foundation, because it's so freaking good. It's beautiful, has beautiful packaging, it's glass, it has a pump, it is perfect. It gives you a really like natural and in a non-drying way, and it just is so beautiful. If you have dry skin, you're gonna love this. If you have oily skin, set this really well and you will love it. This is such a good foundation. Lasts all day, gives you that medium coverage, but also can be bumped up to like a full coverage foundation. I just love this, you guys. Who has tried this? Let me know down below. It is so freaking good. Anyways, bomb foundation. This is my, I can definitely say this is my favorite foundation from the drugstore of all time. Like, it is so good. All right, you guys, that's it. Those are all my favorites, but hold on. Let's talk about foundation week. I've been really feeling like, you know what? There's been a lot of craziness. Like, I need to do something to really, I don't know. I need to do something fun on my channel. So we're doing another foundation week. I love doing these for you guys, where every single day for 7 days, and keep in mind, I usually only upload Wednesdays and Fridays. Well, on foundation week, I upload every single day for 7 days, and every day I share a new foundation review with you guys. So this takes some time to prepare. Like, a lot of preparation goes into this week. But I want to do that again for you guys, because you guys love it. I love it. I think it's fun. But I want there to be like a little twist. We are going to do foundation week powder edition. So foundation powders, I'm going to be testing out a bunch of foundation powders. So I only know of 3 powders that are foundation powders. So it can be a loose powder, a pressed powder. It has to just be a powder foundation. If you have a powder foundation that you've been wanting to try, but you don't want to try it because you want someone else to try it first, I am willing to be your guinea pig and to try it out for you, especially if you have dry skin and you're like, will that powder be good for me? Let me know what you want me to try, you guys. Right now is the time to comment and to tell me what you want to be included in this foundation week that's coming up. It's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks, so you definitely make sure you're subscribed if you're not yet, and make sure you comment below on some powder foundations you want me to try. I hope you guys like this idea. I'm excited because I don't try a lot of powder foundations. I'm not going to lie. I've only tried one, and it didn't go so well. I have that review here on my channel. Did not go well. So let me know in the comments. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to chat with me, talk with me, tell me how you're doing. Tell me what some of your favorite products are. I mean, I had you guys comment already a lot in this video, but like, we need it. We need to stay together and uplift each other. So let's talk, let's chat. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys on Friday. Bye, guys.